Guys, Kenwood Sports, man. I'm back with another one, man. Back with another video, a game preview this weekend. I already told y'all that the Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs will be playing this Saturday. The second game with big MVP implications, big time seeding implications for the AFC North. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers going into Baltimore. Man. Lamar is up for the MVP. He right behind Josh Allen, even though he got better numbers than Josh Allen. Josh Allen has already sewn up the division. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are sitting at 11-3 right now. The Baltimore Ravens are sitting at 9-5. They done lost a whole bunch of crazy games to kicking. All 5 of those games, I did the math. The most they lost by was 27-20, which was 7 points. The other games were like 3 to 5 points. Total, they've lost all their games by a total of 22 points. Their defense crumbled a couple of times. I seen a crazy play against Kansas City Chiefs, which Isaiah Likely feet was out of bounds. Bunch of defensive woes. They just lost games some crazy ways, man. But right now, Lamar got 3,580 passing yards with 34 touchdowns. He's having his best season. 3 touchdowns on the ground, 743 yards rushing, man. Josh Allen, who's leading the MVP race right now, he's sitting at 3,395 yards with 25 touchdowns, 484 rushing yards with 11 touchdowns. So he's sitting at 36 touchdowns while Lamar's sitting at 37. So they right there with the touchdowns. Like I said, Lamar is 1-4 against these Steelers right now, man. The Steelers done won 8 out of the last 9 games, man, against the Baltimore Ravens. In 2019 and 2021, Lamar set those games out. He also set out one in 2023 because they had the seeding. Last year, they was the #1 seed in the AFC. They had the seeding already sold up in 2023. They had it already sold up in 2021. In 2021, he was injured, so he wasn't even going to be out there regardless. But for the Steelers, George Pickens is out. They #1 target. They lost. They couldn't get nothing going last game. I believe him being out had a lot to do with it. That's George Pickens is the #1 target for Russell Wilson on that team. Fryermuth is second, the tight end. Calvin Austin, he's an okay receiver. He's the next leading receiver, the third place leading receiver on that team. Not having George Pickens, it's going to be hard for me to even see the Pittsburgh Steelers winning this game. This is for the division if Pittsburgh Steelers win this game. The last 2 times, I'm going to say at least 2021, I believe they needed to win. Last year, I believe they needed to win to get into the playoffs. Or was it 2021 for sure? They needed to win to get into the playoffs, and they got that. So they've been having a good run against the Baltimore Ravens. I feel like without having George Pickens, but TJ Watt will be out there. He will be playing, and we know TJ Watt is a terror coming off that end. One of my favorite players in the NFL, the best players in the NFL on the defense side of the ball. He is hell to deal with, okay? But Pittsburgh, they hadn't won a division since 2020. So that's going to be 4 seasons if they don't get it this year. This win will give them the division, like I said. I don't see it happening. I see the Baltimore Ravens going at home anyway. They getting this win. They sitting at 9-5, like I said. This will move them to 10-6. Lamar, I believe they can win even with Lamar having a subpar game. But it will help his case. It will help Lamar's case for the MVP race if he was to have a big game. Last week he did 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. That helped him out a lot, even though it was against the New York Giants. I feel like Lamar gonna have a game this week, man. I feel like he's gonna have a game against these Pittsburgh Steelers because it's gonna be hard to get offense going. And the way this team has to play, the Pittsburgh Steelers to be successful, is complementing with football. You don't want the defense to keep going back out there over and over again because the offense is 3 and out. And I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I like Jaylen Warren, the running back, and I like Najee Harris, 2 tough runners. They're a good combination in my eyes. I feel like they're a good combination, but you're going to need the passing game. I don't think somebody's going to just line up and run the ball straight up the middle on Baltimore Ravens defense. This time of year, the Baltimore Ravens defense tend to clap down. They hadn't had a good year. They hadn't had a so good year throughout the season, or the first 14, 15 weeks of the season. I wouldn't say their defense been all that. They've been lacking. They've been the weak spot on that team, while Lamar has been doing most of the carrying. So it's going to be up to the defense, I believe. I know Lamar going to come to play. I feel like he's going to have a good game. Josh Allen, he's, like I said, he's the leader right now. But I'm not sure how long that'll be if the Baltimore Ravens win this game. All right? But, guys, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button. Let me know what you think about this video. Also, hit the notification bell so you'll know every time I drop a video. All right?